I thought I had unlocked the secret of working in the UK until I got hit by some very hard truths. Now, whether you are new to the UK work environment or you've been here for a while, there are a couple of things no one really tells you until you experience them firsthand. From unexpected culture shock to fake smiles from colleagues. These are experiences that could either make or break you along your career journey. In today's video, I'll be sharing 11 things I have learned working in the UK so you can navigate with ease. That said, let's get started. 1. Loyalty doesn't always pay. Many people believe that by staying with one company for many years, they will get promotion and salary increases. However, employees that switch jobs every 2 to 3 years experience a 10 to 20% increase in salary per move, as compared to employees who stay with a company for years that experience about a 3% increase per year, barely keeping up with inflation. Number 2, you are replaceable. No matter how hard working you are, if the business has to make a business decision about letting go certain staffs, it's nothing personal. If you have to go, you have to go. In 2023, over 100,000 employees were made redundant in the UK, and it was just a business decision. Employers will always prioritize business to any particular individual. It becomes important that you ensure that your CV is dusted and ready to go. Office politics matters more than performance. Yes, I said it. Now, hard work is important, very important. However, to get ahead, even in the workplace, depends on your visibility, networking, and relationship beyond just merits. Research suggests that about 70% of job opportunities are gotten through networking. It therefore becomes very important that you form the right relationships even in the workplace if you want to get ahead. Number 4, your boss controls your career growth. Basic. There's this line management system. And if you're under a boss who is frustrating your efforts, you will struggle. A good boss will expose you to opportunities. A bad boss will cover you from seeing those opportunities and probably sabotage your chances of reaching to those opportunities. If you find yourself working with a boss who is frustrating your efforts to progress, it might be a good time to move on rather than expecting things to change. A recent survey showed that 50% of employees who left the company left not because of the company itself, they left because of people in the company, for instance, the boss, the colleagues. Number 5, work-life balance is a myth. In a lot of companies, the work-life balance is just a myth. And this is because of the demand on your time. While some companies say they work flexible hours, you find that you're working longer hours, putting in lots of extra hours, and it makes work-life balance very, very difficult. In high-pressure jobs like finance, law, healthcare, you find yourself putting in longer hours, and leaving early is sometimes frowned on. Number 6, burnout is real, and no one cares until you break down. So you have to look out for yourself. You find people putting in so much work, so much effort into the work, and then trying to meet tight deadlines, coming up with new deadlines, and they're trying to meet the new deadlines, and burnout becomes a real thing. There's a lot of lip service to looking out for your mental health, looking out for yourself, But when it comes to it, they just keep giving you the work. And if you don't know when to stop, you find yourself really, really spent. And no job is worth sacrificing your well being. Number seven, and this is related to the first thing I said, salary increase is minimal if you stay too long. In the UK, inflation has been outpacing salary. And that means that if you decide to stay on one salary for a very long time, you get overrun by inflation. The average annual pay is between 2 to 3% per year, whereas the inflation rate is already moving towards 5% per year, showing that if you stay too long on that salary, you will soon be left behind by inflation. Moving on to a new company is often a better way to secure significant pay increase. Number 8, being too good at your job could trap you. You see, when everyone keeps saying, oh, he can do it, he can do it, he can do it, and everyone brings the job to you, it feels like you are valued, you are appreciated, and they can't do without you. Wrong. You are good at the job, and that's fine. But being too good at the job will trap you, because you find out that you're doing the same type of job, not expanding your frame of reference, just staying around that thing that you are good at, and everybody boxes you to that same task. So being too good at your job just puts you into that box, and then you may not discover that there are other things that you could be better at, other opportunities that you could be better suited for. Being dependable is great, but don't let it turn you to an unpaid labor. Set boundaries and stick to those boundaries. Let people know how far you can go with helping them get things done. 62% of UK employees feel overworked because so much is relying on them. Find it difficult to take breaks because so much is on them. And all of this is because you are too good at your job. Number 9, your colleagues are not your friends. While it's beautiful to have cordial relationship with your colleagues in the workplace, you need to understand that if they have to make a decision, they will look out for themselves, which is fine. But don't be under the illusion that because you work together, you have become friends. Don't overshare too much personal information with your colleagues. Number 10, the HR works for the company, not for you. If you have issues at work, don't automatically think that the HR is going to be on your side. They're going to look out for the interest of the company as well as you, but first the company. 67% of employees believe that the HR would always take the side of the company as against taking their own side. That's why it's essential to document everything and seek external advice if need be. Number 11, your job title does not define your worth. Many people tie their self-worth to their job title. In actual fact, the company sees employees as resources. You can easily be replaced. Your skills, experience, and well-being, they are far more than any job or job title. So always prioritize your welfare. You are more than just your job. And there you have it. Working in the UK can have its ups and downs. However, knowing these truths will enable you make smarter career decisions. Have you experienced any of this firsthand? Are there any truths that you have experienced? Please leave it in the comments. If you found this video useful, kindly consider liking, subscribe if you haven't. It really helps the channel to grow. See you in the next video. If you've got time, here are some of the mistakes I've made working as a data analyst. Bye-bye.